about posting on social media, and in particular on Facebook. So I don't know if any of you have been part of that conversation. No? I really want to share this today because I am very privileged to be in a few secret group chats with some really big international marketers. And these are the kind of marketers that are running and managing really large social media accounts. And they are constantly with millions of dollars a day in ad spend and content creators and whole teams of people who focus exclusively their full-time jobs on virality and growth and following on socials, have shared through testing that at the moment, Facebook is really fighting hard to bring people back to the platform. Because as you guys probably know, it's people that are 35 and over that are using Facebook, and all of the younger generations are more on TikTok or Instagram. And Facebook is now fighting to bring people back to its platform. And as such, is massively rewarding people who are frequently posting with way more followers and views, to the point at which these guys have been testing across multiple accounts in multiple countries on multiple topics. How many posts a day on Facebook does it take to increase your following? And B, Facebook have further enticed content creators, not just by giving them massive new followings, because it's actually showing most of your content to non-followers, but it's now introduced the Facebook monetization program. So if you're posting content on your personal profile that you've switched to professional mode, or your business page, you can now actually get paid by Facebook based on the number of views and engagement that your social media posts are getting. This is quite new. Mine only turned on a couple of months ago. I'm making about $24 a week, and I'm only posting twice a day, really, on average. So this is the second part of the reason why we might want to post. So we all know that number one, it's for getting that new following and those new people coming on board. So the statistics that I've been having shared with me behind the scenes by these marketers are showing that these accounts that are posting at least 10 times a day, which I know is absolutely insane, are getting astronomical numbers of views. Second to that, they're getting paid thousands of dollars a week in content monetization. Now, this isn't ads. There's no ads involved. You don't pay anything. Content is literally just being paid for to be looked at. So this is money that Facebook just sends you for creating content, full stop. So it's saying at least 10 times a day. Now, one of the guys I'm in this game with is posting 100 times a day, which I definitely do not have the capacity for. However, I am actually right now investigating combining a number of tools together to get AI to completely do it for you. If I figure it out before next week, I'm going to do a pop-up training for you guys on it, because I'm playing with lots of different tools right now that follow these strategies that these guys are using. But the third most interesting thing about this experiment is that it is not videos that are getting the hits, and nor is Facebook paying for videos. It is actually plain but text posts that are getting these followers, these views, and this amount of payments. Plain text. How good is that? I know, right? When we've spent freaking years and hours making all these videos. Now, I certainly still want 1000% be producing a huge amount of video content, because as we know, as lots of people are making text content, having a face there is really cool. And in fact, one of these dudes who I'm in this challenge with, you can go and follow him. His name is Andrian Brambilla. I'll drop the link in there later. He posts 150 plus text posts a day, but he did a live stream video last night, and it really caught my attention to see that person, to see his face, to see like the personality. He was just in his office with his fluffy socks and slippers and stuff on, having a chat to the camera. And that is what captured me most, as someone who is absolutely constantly like this, analyzing what people are doing. So more text posts. I challenge you to increase yours. Now, obviously, you might not want to be going crazy like those number of posts a day, but I'd certainly be encouraging you to ask yourself, would it really hurt to put aside 1 hour today and get ChatGPT to create me 10 posts that I can schedule over the next 10 days? One a day is better than none a day, right? Even if it's just plain text that ChatGPT does 90% of the work to put together for you. And look at your dashboard. actually look at your stats. And I want to show you where to do this. So I'm just going to bring up my Facebook account to show you where you find this for those of you that this is new for. So you do need a personal Facebook profile, and you do need to have switched it to professional mode to be able to see what's going on here. Ah, look, 8 years ago, me and the husband. Ah. In your personal profile, this is mine over here. Can you see my screen? No, you can't. It'd help if I press share, wouldn't it, Sarah? Where is it? Over there. Share. Too many screens. You know that you have switched your personal profile to professional mode because you will see this blue button that says professional dashboard. And this is both on mobile and on desktop. So you will see here when you look at mine, the moment at which I joined this game that these guys are doing, which I've invited some of you, I think, to just jump on and join in on. But if I look at the last 28 days, you can see here how my views, and this is just my personal profile that I actually don't post very much on because I normally post on my professional pages, up 245% in views in just 2 weeks that I've been playing this game. I've earned $25 from just posting content in the last 7 days. Like, absolutely insane. So this shows here, again, followers have increased, just how simply posting has really changed the game on a page profile, personal profile, that I haven't really been posting more than 2 or 3 maximum a day on. The other cool thing is it tells you what your most popular posts were, so you can actually see what is working for you and what isn't. So if you look at the content section on your personal profile, you can actually change this by which one earned you the most money, which one got the most interactions, which one got the most views. So you can get a better idea as to what kind of content you should start creating more of. And I've only been doing this game for 2 weeks, and I'm already seeing a big change in the kind of content that people are engaging with. Earnings isn't very good because that hasn't been running for very long. It's barely a week old on the earnings side of things. But maybe if I click on let's view the stuff that had the most views, this again is super duper interesting. Oh, it's just not catching up with me very well. There we go. So actually it was the one on who wants to build a website, and Facebook paid me 28 cents for promoting my own business, which is pretty interesting. So who thinks they might challenge themselves to post a little bit more on social, particularly on Facebook this week? There's your to-do list. This is going to get you more exposure.